Hey there, boys and ghouls. It's your friend Taryn Tass, and I'm back with another video. Yeah, it's been a little bit, and today we're going to do part two. And I thought I was going to be able to do all this in two videos. I don't know. It looks like I may wind up having to do this in three because I turns out I got a lot more kind of like family-friendly Halloween movies and comedies and stuff. So yeah, it turns out I'm probably gonna wind up having to do a third video, so we'll have to just wait and see how this goes. But anyway, yeah, this is part two of my family-friendly Halloween movie collection, and like I said, not all of these are going to be family-friendly. Some are just like comedies with Halloween themes or monsters or whatever. So we're just yeah. So anyway, we're gonna get right into it. I missed this, a couple of DVDs I missed in my last video. I thought I had all of them, but this one here, yeah, I think you could call this kind of family friendly. It's more of a documentary, but we have the History Channel, the Haunted History of Halloween. So always enjoy this. Learn the true meaning behind Halloween. So yeah, I always love a good documentary, and history of Halloween. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. And another one, here is like I cannot believe that I forgot this in my last video, but the complete series of the Munsters. And you know, I always loved the Munsters. Watched it all the time as a kid. I did, please don't ask me like which one do you prefer, Addams Family or Munsters? It's like I don't know, man. That's really hard. But yeah, I've always loved the Munsters, and I mean they are so iconic, and it's like wow, Fred Gwynn, and Al Lewis, Yvonne DiCarlo, Pat Priest, you nothing against Pat Priest or anything. She was a great Marilyn Munster, but I do have to admit, I don't know. To me, I always kind of preferred, Beverly Owen just that tiny bit more. But like I said, it's like I would not have a problem with Pat Priest either. So, but anyway, yeah, the Munsters always a family favorite, and just yeah, always great to watch around Halloween time as well. And speaking of the Munsters, I know this is probably going to be controversial to some people, but I do have the Rob Zombie The Munsters, which honestly I didn't mind this movie. I mean I reviewed this, I think it was last year for the Body Bags channel, and I think under their circumstances they did the best they could. And Daniel Roebuck definitely as the Count, he definitely is the scene stealer. It's like yeah, I mean Jeff Daniel Phillips. I think he tries. I mean, come on, man. Jeff Daniel Phillips and Sherry Moon Zombie. I think they did the best they could. But I mean, come on, man. You just can't follow up Fred Gwynn. You can't do it. And Yvonne DiCarlo, you can't do it either. But I mean, overall, I didn't mind the movie, and I think that honestly, they really tried to honor and keep the spirit of the show and everything. So I didn't mind this movie too much. Is it a perfect movie? No, but it's like I remember last year when I reviewed this for the Body Bags channel, and one of the biggest things I remember was watching a lot of reviews where everybody kept saying the same thing. Oh, the script is the problem. The script is the problem. What you need to do is either let Rob direct the movie and get somebody else to write the script, or just give the movie to somebody else entirely. Don't let Rob near it, and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, I'd much rather have Rob Zombie's version of it because, like I said in my review, it's like if you had given this to a modern screenwriter and a modern director, they would have taken all the fun, all the humor, the joy, everything that makes the Munsters, such a great thing to watch and such a great show and everything to enjoy. They would have taken all that and completely sucked it out of it. They would have tried to play it like it was the most serious movie ever. And, the whole movie would have, I mean, it's like, yeah, I do admit, I wish that, I get that this is a prequel and stuff, but, and I do admit that I miss Marilyn and Eddie not being in the story. I mean, I know it's a prequel and stuff, but, I like their dynamic, the whole family's dynamic together, and stuff. And, but the thing is like, if they given this to a modern director, a modern screenwriter, we would have ended up with just, this, super super feminist drama where the whole movie is all about Marilyn Munster against the patriarchy, and it's like just oh she's discriminated against because she's not like her family. She's discriminated against by everybody else because of her family and stuff like that. And it's like, it's like, honestly, I'd rather just watch this. I mean, at least this is fun. So, anyway, yeah, I've talked about the monsters enough. So, got that. And of course, you knew I was going to have this one. Yep, we got Hocus Pocus. I admit I don't have Disney Plus, so I haven't watched Hocus Pocus 2. But yeah, not my absolute favorite Halloween movie, but I don't mind it. I could definitely put it on, watch it, and get some enjoyment out of it and stuff. And yeah, so of course, got to have Hocus Pocus. So, and I do. These two, I debated whether I was going to put these in here. I got some Tim Burton stuff. But I debated I was going to put whether these two in here or not. Some people do consider them horror movies, and some people actually do watch these movies at Halloween time. Believe it or not, some people, you look it up on like Google it and stuff like that. To people, this movie is considered a horror film, and we're talking about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and the Tim Burton remake, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know. Like I said, I kind of went back and forth. I had a head battle about it, but just like, oh man, I could not decide whether or not. I just ultimately is like, you know what? I'll go ahead and throw it in there. Why not? So yeah, I mean, to some people, these are considered like movies you could watch at Halloween time. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. We'll see. Another Tim Burton movie, and this one, this is one, I like that they try to make it out like, oh, this is all, just lighthearted fantasy and stuff like that, and then you watch this movie, it's like, this movie gets dark. It definitely goes into horror film territory in some parts. We have Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, a good film, really good film, or some people like to call it Tim Burton's X-Men, but yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. It's a lot of fun, and of course, Eva Green, what a goddess, It's like, oof. But anyway, yeah, this movie definitely, I could definitely say, yeah, this is a good one to watch at Halloween time. I mean, come on, you got Samuel L. Jackson as a monster who likes to eat kids' eyeballs. Yeah, I think that would qualify for Halloween material. So, anyway, got that, and of course, I can't do family-friendly Halloween stuff without Scooby-Doo. We got the two movies there. I think we all admit, when it comes to these two movies, it's, Matthew Lillard as Shaggy and Linda Cardellini as Velma. They absolutely steal the movies. And they're the ones. I mean, nothing against Freddie Prinze Jr. or Sarah Michelle Gellar, but yeah, I think everybody knows, like, if you're watching this movie, you're watching them for Shaggy, and you're watching them for Shaggy and Velma, and Scooby, of course. But it's like, I'm not going to mention that Velma show from HBO Max. I mean, come on, it's like, dude, this is I'm trying to be family friendly, okay? I'm not trying to horrify and traumatize people for life, by mentioning that pile of garbage. But yeah, you got the two movies, and got the Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The complete series. I watched this religiously as a kid, all the time, and I know people are like trying to make it out like these cartoons are stupid and they don't hold up. I don't agree with that, but yeah, but Scooby Doo. Oh yeah, lots of fun to watch around Halloween time. So that's it. Here we go. We got another one here from Guillermo del Toro, and we have Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I actually really did enjoy this movie. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not the hugest Del Toro fan in the world. His movies can be hit and miss with me. Some of his movies I thought were okay, but some I got to be honest, like Shape of Water. I'm sorry, it didn't really do much for me. I get it, but just like honestly, I just watched it. I was just kind of like, okay, I just don't really feel like I need to see that again, but. But this one here, Scary Stories Told in the Dark, I do enjoy this. I love that, Del Toro did show love and appreciation for the books and the source material. You got Harold, and some of the bringing some of those great scary stories to life, like what was it, the skinny toe or whatever, and yeah, I mean, but I did enjoy this movie. I had fun with it, and I am looking forward. I know there's supposed to be a sequel on the way, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, scary stories to tell in the dark. Oh yeah, having fun with this one. This one here, honestly, this is more of a comedy, but you could easily watch this at Halloween time. And Tim Conway and Don Knotts in The Private Eyes. This has so much, scary gothic atmosphere, and just, I mean, Tim Conway and Don Knotts are hysterically funny, but there are some genuinely creepy moments in this movie. And I remember watching this as a kid. The ending, I'm not gonna lie, the ending spooked me really good. It's like, and I think a lot of it's because, you love these two characters, and it's like, it looks like, oh my God, are they gonna meet a bad end? I'm not gonna give it away, but yeah, if you could definitely get a chance, The Private Eyes, yeah, this is definitely, there is a little bit of bawdy, adult humor, stuff. But I think, I remember as a little kid, just kind of like stuff like that kind of just tend to went over my head. But, yeah, just still, I really do recommend, The Private Eyes, if you get a chance. It is fun for Halloween, so. We got this here. This is a collection of Edgar Allan Poe stories basically being narrated against animation and stuff. We have Extraordinary Tales. And we have stories read by Sir Christopher Lee, Bela Lugosi, Julian Sands, may he rest in peace, along with Christopher Lee and Bela Lugosi, Roger Corman, and Guillermo del Toro. So, but yeah, this is pretty fun. You can put this on if you want, like, you just kind of want something like some background, something in the background, like you're having a Halloween party or something, it's like put on some, just listen to, stories of Edgar Allan Poe being narrated to you. So there you go. So Pet and the Pendulum, I believe The Raven, things like that. So, yeah, so this one's fun. And of course, we're talking about family friendly. So of course, you knew this one's going to be into the mix somewhere. We got Ernest Scared Stupid. This one is a classic. This one is so funny. Such a good movie. And I think for a lot of people, this has definitely become like a real iconic Halloween film to watch. And for me, it is too. Yeah, it's a great film. So much fun. And, the Kyoto brothers did a great job, making the troll creatures and stuff like that. So, but just so many quote-worthy lines in this movie. It's like, the one is like, I remember as a kid watching this with my mother, and as I thought she was gonna die laughing because the one part where he's doing the multiple personalities, and I was like, "Do you smell fish?" It's like she started laughing, and I didn't think we had to actually stop the movie for like about 5 or 10 minutes or so, just so she could just so she could get it out of her system. But Ernest Scared Stupid, yeah, definitely a lot of fun to watch on Halloween. This one here, debated it for a second. I was like, man, I'll go and throw it in there. It's funny. It's more comedy and stuff. But, you can watch this at Halloween time. You got Robot Chicken, The Walking Dead special. So, and of course, it's, the stop motion animation. But, and they got just about everybody on Walking Dead to do their own voices. That was pretty amazing, So, I mean, you actually got Jeffrey Dean Morgan doing the voice of Negan, so that's kind of cool. So I just saw, I was like, I don't know. I thought I'd go and just throw it in there. Why not? So, some fun for Halloween. This one here, I know that this one takes place on 4th of July, but, I definitely feel like, if you want something fun and family friendly, there's a little bit of body humor in this one too, but I think, it's not anything that would hurt kids. I mean, I watched worse as a kid, but I think you can kind of watch this, and we have Night of the Living Dead. The lead actress here, what is her name? Maria Thayer. She's from Gotham and Strangers with Candy. But, honestly, she is so adorable and likable, and it's like, dude, she is just too cool for school in this movie. And, honestly, it's like, you want a movie with a really fun, likable female lead. Night of the Living Dead. I mean, you're gonna really love her character and stuff. So, yeah. So yeah, I personally think this would be fun to watch at Halloween time. This one here, the end of the well, the end of one of the movies takes place on Halloween. I thought I'd go ahead because it's about witches and stuff. So we got Practical Magic and The Witches of Eastwick. So both of these movies I do enjoy. I really like Practical Magic, believe it or not, I do. So, you know, and yeah, I have fun with this. Witches of Eastwick, Jack Nicholson, come on. So, but yeah, it's like fun movies, and like I said, Practical Magic. The ending happens on Halloween, so I don't know. I just thought both of these would be kind of fun to throw in there, so enjoy these. And this one here, not a family-friendly movie, but I thought I'd throw it in there. This movie actually is quite a bit of fun, and you got a really good cast in here. Got Brutal Massacre, a comedy. I mean, look at that lineup of people you got there. I mean, come on. You got David Naughton, American Werewolf in London, Ken Faree, Dawn of the Dead, Gunnar Hansen, Chainsaw Massacre, Brian O'Halloran, Clerks, Gary Bednob. Jerry Bednob. I'm not too familiar with him. Ellen Sandweiss, The Evil Dead. So, come on, yeah. I just thought, like I said, this isn't family friendly, but I just thought it's a fun movie, and I thought I could just go ahead and throw it in there. So, why not? Some fun comedy. And hang on, I got another stack here. Yeah, this is running a little bit late. I'm going to have to make a third video. I didn't think I was going to, but looks like I'm going to have to. Okay, this one here. This movie is very hit and miss with a lot of people. I saw it in the theater. I actually enjoyed it. We got The Dead Don't Die. I think this is probably a movie a lot of people are like just wishing it would go away. But yeah, this movie is definitely... yeah, I mean, it's very much an acquired taste, but I enjoy it. I thought it was fun. I was on board with it. So, and you got a great cast: Bill Murray, Tilda Swinton, Steve Buscemi, Caleb Landry Jones, Iggy Pop, The RZA, Selena Gomez, Adam Driver, Chloe Savini, Danny Glover, Rosie Perez, Sarah Driver, Carol Kane, Tom Waits. So yeah, I mean, you got a real all-star cast in this movie. So yeah, so like I said, it's it's an acquired taste. Another movie that's an acquired taste, but I thought I'd go ahead and throw it in there. It's like, it's fun and, it's goofy and zany and kids can enjoy it too. We have Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. This is one I've reviewed this on Body Bags too. And this is one I watched this all the time as a kid growing up. And, it's so ridiculous and goofy. Unfortunately, I need to get the sequels. I don't have Return of the Killer Tomatoes. I don't have what was it, Killer Tomatoes Strike Back and all that. I don't have those, but I do have the OG. I have the original one, and this movie, it's it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's like just the word strikes terror into those who hear it. Tomato. Ah! So this movie is a lot of fun, and I think you can put this on around Halloween time and have some fun with it. This one here, like I said, Nick. I guess you kids could watch this and have some fun with it, but we have, Devin Bostick, Martha, I can't read that, and Christopher Lloyd. We have Dead Before Dawn. So this one here is pretty fun. Yeah, pretty good, zombie comedy and stuff like that. You got Kevin McDonald from Kids in the Hall is in this, so. I thought, why not? I'd throw it in there, So, I don't know. Okay, now we're definitely getting into. I did the TV show. Now I get to do the movies. We have the Addams Family. I did the review for this a long time back. The 4K with more Mamushka. And there we go. Oh yeah, watch both of these movies. And I got Addams Family and Addams Family Values. I wish they would put Addams Family Reunion out on Blu-ray. It's not a particularly great film, but I'd like to have it for the collection. And, I do like Tim Curry as Gomez and Daryl Hannah as Morticia. That was fun. So, yeah. But anyway, that is one thing I was thinking about. It's like, I really, really wish, because we got that Paramount Scares box set coming in a couple of days. I really, really wish, could have just done... maybe if they're gonna do a volume 2, maybe like do Adam's Family Values as like the surprise movie. So and then include this one. So, but anyway, there you go. Got both of the movies, and another thing too is it's never gonna happen because it's such a big thing for Netflix. But I wouldn't mind if we could get like a 4K of season 1 of Wednesday, but I'm not holding my breath. So probably gonna show about one or two more, and then we'll have to call it quits. This one here, I thought because it's aliens and stuff like that, so I thought maybe you could go ahead and include this. We have a Shaun the Sheep movie, Farmageddon. Really enjoy Shaun the Sheep. I love this show, and I'm so happy that the complete series is coming out on Blu-ray. I can't wait to snag that. That's going to be fun to get, but I don't know. Not exactly Halloween themed, but I thought, because of aliens and stuff, I thought maybe I could go ahead and include it. And this will have to be the last one for right now. This one here, not really a family film, but definitely a comedy. I think so. You could probably maybe. And it's Serial Mom, John Waters film. This is a really, really fun movie. Matthew Lillard, where is he at? Yeah, Matthew Lillard is the son. Really, really fun movie. A very fun, John Waters' very funny satirical take on serial killers and serial killer culture and things like that. And yeah, not like I said, some elements of it not very family friendly, but so the band called Camelips. Need I say more? But anyway, so yeah, I'm sorry about that. I thought I was going to be able to get it all in 2 parts, but it looks like I'm going to have to do a third one. So that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch, it's over 20 minutes. I was like, we're going to be here for over an hour if I keep going. So if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it, and I appreciate you for doing it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, could you please leave it a like? And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Lots more coming, and we're just over a week away from Halloween, so I'm looking forward to it. So take care, my boils and ghouls. Have a good night. Oh, Elvira. Elvira's always family friendly. Well, I don't know about family friendly, but she's definitely friendly. And so, Elvira Complete Collection, or the Coffin Collection. Anyway, so that's going to do it. So take care. Have a good night, and I'll see you later.